What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing this morning? It's Backwoods. Man, I tell you what, man, we had a great live yesterday. Hutch and myself on my channel, believe it or not. If y'all haven't seen it yet, y'all go back and check it out because there's some really important information in there that everybody needs to see. And I got a couple of things I want to cover right now. First off, I was thinking about something with on YouTube. I watch a lot of these audit the audit, and where they audit the police and stuff, where we see a lot of these rights being violated by police and by FBI and ATF and stuff like that, and they're violating people's rights, and they try these bully tactics to scare you and things like that. Learn your rights. Each state, has different things. There's a lot of states that you do have to ID. There's a lot of states that you don't. And these cops, man, they get on this kick, man. It's like crack to them, man. It's like I need to see your ID. Can I not get your ID? Let me see your ID. Let me see. You know. So understand your state's rights first off on this, because like I said, there's a lot of states that you don't have to ID unless there is an suspicion of articulated suspicion of a crime or some crap. I don't know, some fancy words. I can't remember exactly at the moment, which I should be knowing. But I got to look. When I was looking at a lot of these, man, I got to thinking, and this is something that I think we all should be behind and try to get try to start pushing your House of Representatives and your senators in your state, that when these tyrant police officers and these tyrant FBI and these tyrant ATF agents, when they here's what we need to do to push our senators and our House of Representatives, okay? When they clearly violate someone's rights, and that person sues said police department, ATF, whatever, and wins, well, guess what? That's our tax-paying dollars that pays for the court case. You see what I'm saying? The violation, when they violate your rights, when they clearly violate your rights, we pay for it out of our own pocket. So we need to push our senators, our House of Representatives, we need to be pushing these so-called leaders, because they're not leaders, they're just elected officials, but we elect them to do a certain job, and we need to push them to make it to where when one of these police officers, one of these people violates our rights and they get sued and they lose, they pay out of their salary, not taxpayer dollars. Because if they did that, these police officers, these ATF, these FBI agents would, I'm gonna say, they would probably be more likely to start to learn the Constitution and stop being such tyrants. Maybe it won't change anything. I don't know, but I think it will. I seriously, I think it'll change some stuff. The next thing I want to talk about is, there's a lot of people come and chat, yada yada. They hang out with us. We talk. We've been seeing them in the chat for a long time, right? Well, sometimes we find out that these people are bad people. They play nice. They play good. They act like all good. But they're not who they say. So always understand that a name on a screen Anybody can be anything they want. They can talk nice. They can talk good. Whatever. You know, I'll give you an instance here. We had a piece of shit that's been hanging around for a while. Met him over on a certain channel. And I don't want to say that name just because I don't want him tied to, because he don't know who's in chat either. He just knows the names, you know, just like any of us. Any of us creators that do live streams and stuff, we only know the names and stuff. We can only know what we know. Okay? So, here's the thing. There's a guy, Michael G, that's been going around. And he, child predator. 37 years old, messing around with a girl that told him she was 18, but still a senior in high school. Man, let me tell you something. He was in my chat last night. He admitted that he pled guilty to a lesser charge. This lesser charge was multiple counts of rape, sodomy, and attempted kidnapping. Now that's pleading down. Man, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't care if they were, because he made the excuse, well, I was trying not to get 400 plus years. They could give me 1,000 years. I would never, ever plead guilty to something I did not do. Don't care. I don't give a shit if it runt my family, if it runt pleading guilty to something like being a pedo. Man, you deserve what you get, you motherfucker. I hope like hell somebody fucking finds you, man. Dude. Ooh. Man, I have daughters. And I'm going to tell you, if you'd have did something like that to my daughters, So I want to formally expose this motherfucker, just in case you didn't see my live stream last night. But if you didn't, go see it. If for nothing else, it's past the middle towards the end. Just go watch that part. Motherfuckers like that need to be exposed. I don't give a shit if you did think she was 18. But still a senior in high school. You were 37 years old, you piece of shit. Jesus Christ, man. People like that need to be exposed. I'm gonna give a special shout out to Warlord TV for exposing that piece of shit, Michael G. And I'm going to give a special shout out to Pilgrim last night on my channel, because he's the one that brought it up. And he said in chat, man, I'm sorry, Backwoods. I just couldn't hold it back no more. Don't be sorry, my brother. Don't be sorry. Anybody that has any information like that on any of these fuckers that we see in chat, because I'm going to tell you why in just a second. Anybody that has any information on people like that, if you got true positive information, because I seen the information, because that shit is available online. Because once you're a child predator, it's exposed for everybody to see. It's public information. So I went and looked. I seen everything for myself. And the reason why I say expose these fucking people is because I remember a chat not too long ago when we were talking about the meetups, the Missouri meetup, for instance. Michael G was saying, man, I wished I could have came this time, but I can't. But I want to next time. This was before we knew any of this information. Of course, we're like, hell, everybody's welcome, yada, yada. Man, we have children at these places, at these meetups. Now, this is not a reason to not go to these meetups. We need to go to these meetups. We need to know each other. We need to see each other other than just on this screen. But any information like that anybody has, if you've got positive information like that, please share it. Don't be scared to share it in my chat, and I can go ahead and speak for Hutch on this one. Don't be afraid to share it in his chat. Share the information, please. It could save a child. It's about all I got. Man, fuck you, Michael G., you piece of shit, child predator. She lied. Dude. The girl ended up being 14 years old, by the way. How the fuck do you make that mistake? Unless it's intentional. Attempted kidnapping? You broke into her home? Bro. Man, fuck you, you piece of shit. Hey, by the way, that's about all I got today because I really don't need to go any further. Pleaded to lesser charges. My God, man. Multiple counts. Jesus. Remember, when you prepare your mind properly, things will fall into place. Backwoods out.